Hi everyone, this session is about Introduction to Automata Theory and its terminology. Automata theory is a branch in theoretical computer science. It is the study of abstract machines. The word automata has come from the Greek word whose meaning is self-acting. Automaton is a singular one and automata is a plural one. Automata is a self-operating machine designed to follow automatically a predetermined sequence of operations. It is playing a major role in the area of computer science like compiler design, parsing, artificial intelligence, formal verification, and natural language processing. Coming to the definition of formal language. It is a collection of words whose letters are taken from the alphabet and well formed according to the rules. Let us take the language English, which has 26 alphabets from A to Z. Here are the two words welcome and apple. These are having a particular meaning in the language and formed from the alphabet A to Z. And welcome and apple are belong to the language English. Similarly, here AA, BB, CC and PQ are also two words which are formed from the same alphabet A to Z, but those don't have a particular meaning in the language. So these two are not belong to the language. Means all the words which are formed from the alphabet may not be belong to the language. Let us see some terminology in the automata theory. The first one is alphabet. It is the finite non-empty set of symbols. Finite means the symbols in the alphabet must be countable, and non-empty means at least one symbol must be existed in the set. Let us define an alphabet sigma equal to 0, 1. Here 0, 1 are the alphabet, and we can also call it as binary alphabet. Let us define one more set A equal to A, B, C. These three symbols A, B, C are acting as an alphabet. And let us define B equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on 9. So in this all these three sets, the symbols are finite and non-empty means at least one symbol must be there in the set. So we can also write D equal to 1. So that means only one symbol is existed in the set. One more rule in the alphabet is the symbol must be indivisible. Indivisible. That means the symbol cannot be divided into parts. That means AA cannot be taken as alphabet because it can be divided into A and A. And AB also cannot be considered as alphabet. But A can be considered as alphabet and B can be considered as a alphabet. So the symbols in the alphabet must be indivisible. Next one is strings. It is a sequence of symbols. Let us take the alphabet sigma equal to 0, 1 and many strings can be defined using the alphabet 0, 1 like 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0 and so on. Let us take A equal to ABC. Using this we can define some strings like AA, ABC, AABC like this. And next one is length of the string. The number of symbols composing the string is the length of the string. Suppose the word W equal to AA, BB and CC. So the length of the string is defined as mod W equal to the number of strings 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So mod W here it is 6. W equal to 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. In this case mod W is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So mod W here it is 8. And mod W can be 1 also sometimes. Suppose example W is equal to A. There is only one symbol in this word W. So that mod W is 1 here. And sometimes we can have mod w is equal to 0 also. The length of the string is 0. In that case, the string is called as empty string, and whose length is 0. And this empty string can be called as epsilon. And to represent this epsilon, these are the symbols are going to be used. Epsilon symbol, lowercase e and cap is used. These are the terminologies involved in the automata theory. Happy learning.